Hello and welcome to Let's Go Thrifting with the Thrifty brothers. Large portion of my games comes from charity shops, car boot sales, flea markets, and places like cash converters. But sometimes you can walk into a charity shop and actually find nothing. Now, I'm using these Sunny Cam glasses I got out of Maplin's. Not brilliant, but I'm still getting used to them. I need to slow down a bit when I move my head left and right. So we're looking at all the mugs and the crap, and there's nothing in there of any interest. And we are thrifting in the Muswell Hill area. And we pretty much picked this clean a couple of weeks ago, and they had Mega Drive games in here. There's a plush Thomas. Nephew would love that. So we go and look at the media section, and this bloody bloke's in the way. Oi, get out of the way, you. Right, so we're going to look at the games and the DVDs, see what we can find. There's not a lot, but instantly I find a PS2 game. And this is King Kong on PS2. Don't really care much for PS2 games. I've got a silver PS2, but it's too easy to collect for the games. Not really interested. I'm more interested in cartridges and Xbox and Dreamcast, etc. There's a copy of Neverwinter Nights on PC. Not too worried about big box PC games. And there's Harry Potter on the PC. So we're still going to look through the media section and see what we actually can find. And there's a copy of PDC World Darts 2008 for £3 on Nintendo Wii. Not really caring much about sport games, so I decided not to. So we go on to another charity shop. This is a cancer research, but is it closing down? No, this shop will be closed for essential maintenance. So we go to another one. Now I don't know what one this is. I should do PDSA. So have a look. This is for Help Vet, Help a Pet. And it's pouring the rain outside. So we need to go to the umbrella section and buy ourselves an umbrella. Stay dry, don't get wet. The umbrella. So immediately we go straight back to the back of the store for the media section. And hey, what was the result? 3 for 2. So let's have a look at the games. Oh, my brother's found 2 Nintendo Wii games. Oh, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Yeah, I'm getting that one. I haven't got that. Bloody Wii Fit, that's wherever you go is Wii Fit, so I decided not to get that one. And again, there's a couple of PS2 games there, but I'm not really interested. And that's Transformers on the PS2. There we go. It looks like they've come out of a game station or a game. It's 4 for 20. So we're just going to keep checking the media section. Just never know amongst this lot they might do have a PS or Wii game or something like that, or Xbox game. I use an app called Fantastic Library that allows me to keep track of my games. And there's the Thomas books that I used to read when I was younger, but I don't think they're original. No, they're not original. According to the labels, they're published in 2007. And they've got a web address. They're not the original ones. Look like it though, that I used to read as a kid. So again, we're just looking around in the books, see if anyone's put any games in there by mistake. So again, I'm getting used to these dodgy glasses and I need to slow down with these. And we see a rotary telephone. £30 I think that said it was. Bit much. Looks like it's been converted to work on the modern system. We had one, it was probably a GPO standard one. And it was light green and dark green, like the sort of phones you see in Minder. So let's go have a look at the pound stuff at the end, see if anything in there is worth having. Any cables or anything like that? And no. So on stuff. Anyway, onto another charity shop. Now I don't know what one this is because I didn't video the beginning of the store as you walked in. So again, we're going to go to the media section and see what we can find. Again, we go over to the cups and the stuff else of interest. That's just cups and photo frames and chocolates, not really interested in that. So we go to the media section. And this guy wants his lunch break. I'm going for dinner because I'm hungry. Go on, mate, you have your dinner. Probably been working hard all morning. So we go over to the toys, see what we can find. Fairy tales, kids game, and oh, that spins, lovely. Excuse me. My brother's also found a copy of Red Dead Redemption on Xbox 360. Put it back and I think, nah, should I have it or not? I do get it. I'll tell you why I get it in a sec. But we look at the media section and it's just the usual abundance of same old crap, DVDs, that sort of stuff. In the end, I decided to get Red Dead Redemption. Again, there's nothing in there, just DVDs. Not really interested in just getting DVDs. And we find a blank DVD-R, but it's sealed. If it wasn't sealed, we would have got it just to be nosy, because we're nosy buggers. So yeah, I get the Red Dead Redemption game, and the lady informs me to check out because there's a few marks on a disc. She is going to reduce it to half price. It's nice of her. Why, thank you, nice lady. But yeah, that clean up and that will play. Right, it's time we head into a cash converters. And we look in the window and we see keyboards. £300, £400, not really interested. Have a keyboard and what have you. Guitars, again, have electric guitar, not really interested. Some DJ equipment in the window there, some speakers and mixing stuff. There's some USB decks. So we're going to go and have a look in the electric section. My brother points out you can buy that game for £4, which is what I do. And it says you can pay on a weekly, it's 60p a week. What do I want to do that for? Just pay it outright. Anyway, freeview boxes, PMR radios, mixing stuff. Again, a pair of USB decks. I've got a pair of them. Not brilliant, they cut out every so often. Isn't great. The USB just turns itself off. And well, we're looking at microphones. Recording stuff, not really interested. And there's a DS there for £15. Is that what they're going for these days? And there's Mario 2 on a 3DS. Not interested. There's PS2, 3s and Xbox 360s. There's a Wii. And holy crap, there is a SNES game. I am definitely having that. It's very rare when we go thrifting. We see any cartridge games. Although last week we did, or sorry, a couple of weeks ago we did, saw some Mega Drive and Master System in the charity shop. This is why we went back to Muswell Hill. But yeah, what a surprise. 20% of all games and the fashion packet is Wii Fit. Same old crap on the 3D, on the Nintendo Wii. And there's a baseball game. Not really interested at all. Brother's going to go through them all. And there's Balls of Fury. Again, not really interested. Mad World. Oh, looks quite interesting. Oh, it's that black and white cartoony game. Couple of quid. Yeah, why not? Sod it. Brother puts his coffee down there. And then when we go to the next store, he moans because he hasn't got his coffee. He leaves it there. So when you watch this, you'll see you left your coffee in there. Again, disaster of a crisis. Pointing the price out. Not really interested. His brother points out to me. There is 20% off all games. Again, not really interested. Where the wild things are on a Nintendo Wii, not interested. So we'll go through BW. I bought Battalion Wars 2, not really interested again. Actually, I think I did go down, I can't remember. Brother's going through them all, see what we can find. And I got that one on the Wii the other week when I picked clean the CEX in Holloway Road. Again, just going through them all. And we find Link's Crossbow Training on the Nintendo Wii. Why not? Shame it's not Twilight Princess, I would have had it, definitely. I'm getting it anyway, but if it had been Twilight Princess on the Cube, for that sort of price, definitely would have had that, because there's the money shop. Just checking. Some of the games aren't in there, so we asked the guy, have they been stolen? He says, no, some are in, some are behind the counter. Meet Robinson's not interested, and not interested in this one on the Wii. Again, only a couple of quid. And Raven Rabbits, yeah, not interested in that one. £5, no. but it's boxed and complete, so that's kind of cool to see. And Skylander Giants, nope, not into all that, collecting them stupid figures. Again, we just checked the old PC games or whatever they were. Toys on the Wii, got that anyway. And the PS2 free games and Xbox original. My brother thinks he's found a 3DO game, Might and Magic, but it's not. It's done by 3DO Interactive. Again, I've got this annoying cold that won't go away, so apologies if I keep coughing. Pro Evolution 2011 on 3DS. Sorry about that. But I keep checking it, even though I don't want it. I don't know why I keep checking it, but I don't actually want it. Again, we're checking the DS games, and yeah, brain training, more brain training. And there's another 3DS game there. Splinter Cell 3D, already have this one. May have got it, but £8. No way. Too much. Sorry for that. And we see the Xbox originals, the cameras, and the MacBook 2008 model for £200. Not a bad price. The one I'm using is a 2007 MacBook Pro, was sold as non-working, replaces your hard drive, and it's a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. And it's all the HTC phones, iPhones, that sort of stuff. Not on the lookout for a new phone or tablet, because I have both of them. There's the bikes, there's the guitars. And we just double check the case. And there's Shinobi on 3DS. Yes, I'm definitely grabbing that. And it is a PS1. That's PSONE, not the PS number 1, because that's the newer model. There's a couple of Wii's and a Wii Fit board. And there's a Blue Ice Ball microphone, what I'm using to do the voiceover for this. Although I got mine from Amazon and not from Cash Converters. Anyway, we go on to a CEX Entertainment. This is in Camden area. Looking in the window, usual stuff, laptops, Xbox One. They had Xbox Ones in there for 230 odd quid. I got mine from Asda for 220 quid. There's a GameCube controller for £20. 3DS's, Buzz games for PS2, not really interested. And there's PlayStation controller, not really interested in that. And there was a Wii U there. Kind of interested for Wii U for Splatoon. Don't own one, might have to get one just for Splatoon. There's a MacBook Pro, and there's a new iPad. I was looking at it, reading the spec. And there's a £1,400 MacBook. Nope, can't afford it. There's another MacBook Pro, there's a load of thumb drives. And this MacBook Air is running photo booth, and I thumbed myself up with the X-ray on the photo booth. So anyway, we go across to the Xbox 360 games. And it's the usual games, Minecraft, Lego Batman, yeah, Marvel Superhero, or Marvel, excuse me, oh, there's Gears of War there, £1.50, in a cardboard box, never seen the cardboard box before, passed it up, one already got it, and two of the boxes beat up. Halo ODST, and yeah, need to check these more often because some of the games in here will be cheaper than what the charity shops sell. So we go around this way, we go and check the Nintendo DS and 3DS games. The usual stuff, Labrador and Friends, oh there's Cars, and Cars 2, £8 each. Nope, and there was more brain training there. No, not interested in Mushy Monsters. Oh look, more brain training and brain training again, same old games. And I find a copy of WarioWare DIY, make your own mini games. What price is that? I think £1.50. I'm totally grabbing that one, that'd be quite fun. Yeah, not really interested in Art Academy or anything like that. Again, we look down at the boxes, see what we can find. Again, usual stuff, Indiana Jones Lego, not really interested in much of it. Cooking Mama, nope. And we look at the 3DS games, Star Fox 64 3D, got that one, that's it in 64 version. And there's Mario Brothers on the Wii. Mario 2 on the DS, sorry. Some other game there, I don't know what that is. Japanese or anime game type thing, not really interested. And Spider-Man. Not a lot there on the 3DS. Let's go and check out the Wii U and the Wii games. There's Mario Kart. And Simpsons, all the usual stuff on the Wii and Wii U. Not really interested. And there's Wii Sports, and there you go. Wii Fit, Wii Fit, Wii Fit, Wii Fit. Family Ski. Again, all the usual stuff on the Wii. Wii Sing, not interested. Mario Kart Olympic Games, I've just seen. Super Mario Brothers on the Wii, again, not interested because I've already got it. Again, at the bottom, not really interested. There's the PS2 games, nowhere near interested. Just have a quick browse. Never know what to turn up. FIFA 14 might turn up, then that'd be worth having because apparently it's a rarity on the PS2 according to the internet. Let's double check the 360 games again. Spider-Man, same old stuff. Not really interested. Let's try the Xbox One. And again, just Black Ops, that sort of stuff. And so I go to the counter and I pay, just double check the phones. In here, this is all the iPhones and Fandroid devices, £230. Yeah, 64GB card, not bad for a tenner. And that is all for episode 1 of Let's Go Thrifting. There's all my items I got thrifting. Thank you for watching. Catch you soon. And you can always get me on Twitter at 2J4Z and send me pictures of your thrifts and finds.